Give opening statement.
Yeah, we've been in a lot of close sets lately, and three more today, I guess. And for us to win a lot of those is good, and things that we're working on is being better after point 20, and we've done some drills in practice working on that. So I'm proud of that. The serving has got to get better, and the defense has got to get better, and those go hand in hand. But 65 kills on offense is a pretty crazy night. That's as many kills as you need to win any match. And we hit 312, so there's a lot of really good here. And we know we got to set our middles a ton, and we did. And they both put the ball away. Kayla with 14 kills, Jackie with 12. And between the two of them on almost 50 swings, had only 2 errors. So that's who we want to be setting in those moments, and really proud of them for executing on offense and carrying us through.
Coach, what was hard about UC Irvine to put away?
We had no idea who was going to play. They've played about a million different lineups. They had a horrible injury yesterday with one of their outsides going down for the season. So just a lot of uncertainty, and it was hard to scout them. And even their coach came up to me, before the match and was like, "I bet that was your messiest scouting report of the year." And I was like, "Yes, it was. It very much was." So that was the hardest part. And then they played really good floor defense. I thought they did a nice job of digging some rockets and poking balls here and there that I thought were really nice swings. But yeah, they're just kind of solid volleyball players all around, and they don't have a ton of really big glaring weaknesses, I guess.
And what is the message to the team in the huddle after you guys dropped the third set and are trying to reorient yourselves to go into the fourth set and take the match?
Yeah, I think honestly, I'm trying to be very different in those moments. So not my message that I did the last couple weeks in situations like that. It was a lot of hey, it happened. Let's move on. We know we're playing better volleyball than them. Every stat says we're playing better volleyball than them. So let's just go play more volleyball. And then I also think, we challenged them a little bit that we didn't feel like we played great volleyball up until that point, and we had a great crowd, and we wanted to make sure that they saw some great volleyball. So that was the opportunity in the fourth set, was to show the crowd who we really are, especially offensively.
And are there any players that help sort of take the lead in that huddle, with motivating speech and whatnot?
I don't know about the motivating speeches as much. I'm obviously not there for a lot of those things, but we have experience, and it starts with Isa, our setter, and she's a 6-year senior. She's played a ton of volleyball in her life. She's super savvy. She's seen everything in terms of scores, experiences, plays. So I think she's just a rock that way, and I feel that as a head coach, is the person on the court that I can go to in those moments to need consistency. But it's not just her. Jack's been working super hard on her leadership, and Jackie's just super consistent and works really hard every single point. So it makes it easy, to want to follow her too.
Gotcha. And what are you guys looking to most improve on heading in your matchup with Texas next week?
I'd say serving is number one on the list, and it's been on our list. And we kind of changed our philosophy and strategy a little bit this last week, and we knew misses would come from it. This is too many, but yeah, I think just we got to find that balance of serving tough but in, and that's a hard balance to find. And especially once you start missing some, you start to feel the pressure kind of ramp up, and if the person before you misses, then you feel it even more. So we just got to work through some of those situations, and the message to the team at the end was we have every right to be confident out there. Seems like every set we've played, we've gotten a lead. Whether we won the set or not, we've had a lead about halfway through, and we got to play with a little more confidence.
And then Jackie and Kayla, what does communication look like at the net, especially when you guys are on a good scoring streak or when you guys need to rebound and sort of refocus?
I can answer. I think it's a lot of review of the scouting report. He said that it was messy, but we still have certain constants or cues for our team that we have to remind people of. Mm-hmm. And it's our job, as leaders at the net, to do that and to make sure everyone knows what we're supposed to do on defense, and to make the other team uncomfortable and take secondary shots.
And what type of growth have you guys seen as a team from the beginning of the season to now?
I think the main area of growth that we've seen, and we're still working on it, is our trust as a team. I think a lot of the games that we've lost, it's been because of mental things. Obviously there's physical things we have to work on, but I think we've seen the most gains in our trust in each other. And Andre said we still need to work on our confidence, but I think that has been the biggest growth that I've seen from the start of the season to now.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.